carefully pull off the paper. Done. Sometimes when you make something, you just get so frustrated that you just have to fling it, right? You just have to fling it and start over again. And that's what we're doing with this cake, right? Today, welcome to the Cookbook Club. And our first recipe out of the Betty Crocker Cookbook, which is my cookbook pick for June 2025, we're making the jelly roll. The jelly roll is a thin cake that's spread with sometimes frosting, sometimes cream and jelly. It's rolled up and you eat it as a roll, right? Kind of like a Swiss roll. I am attempting Betty Crocker's jelly roll out of the Betty Crocker Cookbook. And let me tell you, my first attempt was a fail, as you saw. I was so frustrated. The cake stuck to the parchment. I did exactly how Betty said to do it, and it didn't come out right. But let me tell you, cooks, when this happens to you, like I've said in the past, get back up off the floor. You might be laying down there crushed, bawling your head off. Ball your head off, get back up, get back in front of this mixer and try it again. So let me show you what happened, and then we're going to try a different way and see if that works. So what do you think? Was I successful? Stay tuned. So welcome to our weekly cookbook club. This is a series where I pick a cookbook every month and we cook a recipe out of it each week. This month for June, we're doing the Betty Crocker Cookbook. Yay! And there's a lot of different versions of the Betty Crocker Cookbook. I'll put a link up here and down there so you can see how many editions I have of this cookbook. We are cooking out of the most recent edition, right? So this one's readily available for everybody to get. So if you like the recipe, then you got to get the book, right? And there'll be links to that down in the description. So I have my mini KitchenAid stand mixer here, and this has an interesting way of doing this cake. We're going to put our eggs in here, and we're going to beat the heck out of these eggs for like 5 minutes. Jelly roll cakes don't have a lot of ingredients, but there's a little bit of a skill to it. So we'll see if I can survive this recipe, because I have seen a lot of people make jelly rolls and it can be a complete disaster. So give yourself some grace and practice, right? So we're going to beat these eggs for like 5 minutes until they're nice and light yellow, and it'll be foamy and fluffy in there. Okay, so it's been running about 5 minutes and it does look pale yellow. Wow. And thick. So we have some sugar here, and we're going to go ahead and beat this in slowly. Whoa. So we're going to turn that down on low, and we're going to put in a little bit of water and some pure vanilla extract. So over here I have some flour, some salt. It will come out. And baking powder. So mix this up a little bit. And we're going to take this, and it's down on low, before I smash it in my face. And we're going to go ahead, beat this in on low until it's just combined. Let me do a quick scrape so we get all the flour down in there. There's not a lot of flour in here, which is kind of interesting. Like, not a lot at all. So, we'll see. Doing it the way Betty says. Okay, let me go grab my pan. Okay, we're going to pour our cake in here. Cake batter. And we're going to spread this out into the corners. So a traditional jelly roll pan is 18 by 13. And they want you to use a 10 by 15. So this is a smaller pan than a traditional half sheet pan. I got this one. It's a Wilton. I'll put a link down in the description to that. Because I think this is like a traditional jelly roll size. So we're going to bake this 12 to 15 minutes until a toothpick comes out clean. Okay, so we just need to loosen this from the edges. How do you do that without jacking the cake up? And this is really weird, but we need to flip this onto a towel. It's very weird, but hey, I'm doing it, right? Put this in here. I'm going to flip this. Carefully pull off the paper. Done. Okay, attempt number 2. So I made the batter again, and I'm going to use this silicone baking mat, like a Silpat. Unfortunately, the only Silpat I have doesn't 100% fit this, so it's just slightly bigger. So I'm just going to squish it into the corner. So these things you usually don't have to grease. And if it doesn't work, we'll be on the try 3. So we're going to go ahead and put our batter in here. If it doesn't come off, can I toss it again, Boo? Scared him a little bit. So I went crazy.
Well, the good news is the cake should come out of the pan. It's just, will this thing release?
Because this isn't like, I think the corners are not going to be like totally sharp like they would
Well, it was ugly earlier because the cake still stuck to the pan where there wasn't any parchment paper. So that was hard to get off.
Yeah, it was just bad all the way through. I'm bound and determined to make a jelly roll cake. This is going in the oven. Okay, we're gonna try this again. Okay. Well, it'll come off the pan.
Yeah,
Didn't do that last time.
that's an improvement.
But will it come off this sill pad? Sort of. It took off a layer, but it did come off. Okay, this is what we have. I don't know. So we have to roll this up from the towel end, just like this. We're going to put this here, and we need to cool this just like this for at least 30 minutes, and then we're going to unroll it. So we'll be back. Okay, so it's been a little over half an hour, and the cake has cooled quite a bit.
Will it cooperate?
I don't know. So we need to unroll it, which it's breaking up here. The problem is it's sticking to the towel now. Ay, ay, ay. We have some strawberry jam. You just stir it up to get rid of the clumps. Bye. I'm going to fill the cake. I'm going to need some serious jelly roll practice, because I'm failing at this.
Maybe this process works for some people, just not us. I mean, they made it into a cookbook.
Yeah. And it's in there as their heirloom. So some people are successful with this.
Well,
One thing I didn't do is trim these edges, which I can't really.
yeah, don't throw them away. I'll help you trim it.
One problem is it's stuck to the towel now.
Well, just gently roll it.
And it's cracking. Oh my gosh.
Just go slow.
It's completely cracked. The jelly is rolling all right. It's rolling out of the cake. Oh gosh.
Do you dare slice it, or should we just eat it with a fork?
This cake has destroyed me. Let's put a little cover up on it. I mean, it's going to be tasty,
Oh, yeah.
but it doesn't look like it's supposed to. Oh my gosh. So my first jelly roll cake is a total fail. Oh, look at it. Look at this side. It looks like someone stabbed it.
I guess we'll just have to put out its misery, won't we, Boo-Boo? It kind of looks pretty. It's not exactly circular. It looks like a zigzag.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like this.
Yeah.
It's not like that.
No.
Well, 2 pieces, we ate half the cake. My roll wasn't a roll. Okay, so let's see how this jelly roll. Eric says it tastes good. I'm sure it tastes good.
I mean, it is a little sweet with all the sugar, but...
It's really sweet. The cake is good. It's a sponge cake. Spongy.
Vanilla.
Kind of tastes like
To me, it's like a shortcake.
a shortcake or even an angel food cake, a little denser.
Yeah.
Angel food cake. Yeah, if you get the corner where it caramelized. Okay, so
How do you judge this, Boo-Boo?
really sweet, really tasty. The execution was terrible. I should have greased up everything with like 10 pounds of Crisco. I want to learn how to make a jelly roll. But I want to learn to make a pumpkin roll, really. So, my goal is by November, I'm going to make a pumpkin roll cake for Thanksgiving. That's my goal. It might take me like 100 cakes to get there. Oh my gosh. So through totally screwing up the first one, launching it into outer space, kind of screwing up the second one, we do have kind of a tasty cake.
It is tasty and it won't last long. I think we can finish it before it gets stale.
Yeah. I have mixed reviews on this one.
In fact, as soon as you kill the cameras, I'm going to serve myself because I don't want to look like a pig on camera here.
I think I need to try again like a million times. The recipe is probably okay. I'm just having some issues, so.
If anyone wants to leave in the comments, good or bad, have you tried something like this before, and what you did to improve on it,
Yeah,
so things didn't crack instead of rolling properly.
that would be helpful. Because Amy did not learn how to cook a jelly roll today.
No.
But that's not going to stop me. Hope you enjoyed this.